It's a fact of driving in Alberta, the need to pay for insurance.
Share Albertans' concerns about the escalation in insurance rates, and we are meeting with industry, continuing to meet with industry and within government on potential solutions.
A recent study commissioned by ICBC found that Alberta has some of the highest rates in the country. But the Insurance Bureau of Canada calls the report, commissioned by BC's Crown Corporation, flawed, ignoring the cost of taxpayer subsidies to the industry, saying while Alberta auto rates did rise in 2022, it's below the rate of inflation, on average up about 3%.
And when you compare that to the overall inflation environment that we're all facing, things have really been quite stable here in Alberta. But of course, there is more that we can and should be doing, and we're quite keen to work with governments on.
Saying while some have seen larger than average increases, it's mostly those with more expensive to repair vehicles.
And once we determine the best path forward, we'll share details on that.
When you say all options, is the cap on the table?
All options are on the table.
This statement from the affordability minister Monday raising eyebrows amongst political watchers.
Also calling on this government to freeze auto insurance premiums for a year.
You'll remember the United Conservative Party was highly critical of rate caps, which limit how much a provider can increase costs every year. In 2019, they let one expire after it was imposed by the previous NDP government.
Adoption of a rate cap would provide the NDP with a substantial PR victory. They will claim credit for it politically.
But this political scientist sees it as a government under new leadership, exploring all options to gain votes in the spring election, saying a rate freeze is quick and action voters can understand.
But of course, that runs into political problems because she doesn't want to give any political benefit to the NDP.
These types of policies, while they sound appealing, they don't do anything to address the costs that are within the system. And because of that, those build up. Some people can have a really hard time finding the coverage that they need.
But those in the insurance industry say they've only now stabilized from the previous freeze, and they hope affordability solutions take long-term consequences into account. In Edmonton, Carly Robinson, City News.